It's a big world out there, and there's a lot to know. Of course, most of us don't have the time to sit around and read all day, absorbing all the information that's out there. That's why we've created a short video for you. Here are 10 of the most interesting world facts. Be sure you also don't miss these amazing did you know facts most people actually don't know. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, now let's begin. Number 10. The concept of a teenager is pretty new. For most of history, people fit into two categories, children or adults. Of course, some things, children were children until they got married in their late teens. That is, until the 1920s, when the concept of a teenager was born. One reason for this is that the invention of the automobile allowed for teens to gain more independence at an earlier age prior to marriage. Number 9. You need to burn 7,000 calories to lose 1 pound of fat. If you've ever read a food label and wondered what would take to burn off the calories from a bag of chips or package of cookies, we have an answer. In order to lose 1 pound of fat, you'd need to burn 7,000 calories. Of course, every body is different, but the long-held belief that 3,500 calories equal 1 pound of fat is inaccurate. Number 8. Bats argue a lot. It's no secret that animals communicate with each other all the time. But when scientists recorded and translated the communication between Egyptian fruit bats, it turns out that they weren't just having a conversation, they were full-on arguing with each other. Number 7. Cricket is the second most popular sport in the world. You probably already guessed that football is the most popular sport in the world. But you may not know that cricket is in the number 2 spot. The sport has a 2.5 billion person estimated global following and is biggest in the United Kingdom and Commonwealth countries. Number 6. France is the most visited country in the world. Turns out, no one can really forget Paris, it is the most visited city in the world. In fact, France receives around 89 million visitors each year, according to the World Atlas. Nearly 10% of the country's GDP comes from tourism, so it's big business over there. Number 5. The largest stadium in the world is in North Korea. There are some massive sports stadiums, but one is the biggest of them all. It's called the Runggrado 1st of May Stadium, and it's located in North Korea. It has a capacity of 114,000 people and hosts football games as well as a festival called Arirang comprised of gymnastics and artistic games. Number 4. For every human, there are 1.6 million ants in the world. I realize that there are more ants than people on our planet, but how many more are there? For every human on Earth there are approximately 1.6 million ants. That's quite a lot. The total weight of all those ants is approximately the same as the total weight of all the humans on Earth. Number 3. O positive is the most common blood type. Do you know your blood type? It's handy and important information to know and will let you know if you fall into a category with plenty of other people, or have a type that is rarer. According to the American Red Cross, there are 8 common blood types. The most common of these, O positive, can be found in 38.67% of the world's population. Yes, some world facts can save lives. Number 2. Prince Charles and Prince William always travel in separate planes. Most of us don't think anything of hopping on a plane with our parents or children. However, this is something the royals were always thought to be very cautious about for one specific reason. The reasoning was because if that were to happen and they were on board the same flight, the monarchy would lose 2 heirs to the throne at the same time. Number 1. Las Vegas casinos have no clocks. Las Vegas is home to the largest, most ornate, most elaborate, craziest, and most fascinating casinos in the world. But it's true, there are no clocks in any of these casinos and there are no windows. Time stands still without a clock. Without windows, the times of the day pass by and are not noticed at all. That way. I hope you enjoy this video. Be sure subscribe for more, and check out my previous videos for top unknown funny and interesting facts on various topics.